Once upon a time, in a quiet village, nestled at the edge of a dark forest, there lived a sweet young girl known to everyone as Little Red Riding Hood. She got her name from the bright red cloak with a hood that her grandmother had sewn for her. She wore it everywhere, rain or shine. One morning, her mother packed a basket filled with warm bread, sweet jam, and her grandmother's favorite herbal tea. "Take this to Grandma," her mother said. "She's sick and resting in bed, but remember, stay on the path and don't talk to strangers." Little Red Riding Hood nodded eagerly and set off into the woods, humming a happy tune. But the forest was deep and full of secrets. As she walked, the sunlight danced through the trees, but so did the eyes of a cunning wolf hiding behind the bushes. He stepped out, smiling. "Good morning, little girl," the wolf said, tilting his head. "Where are you going with that delicious-smelling basket?" "To my grandmother's cottage," she replied, forgetting her mother's warning. The wolf grinned wider. "How kind of you, but the path you're on is long. Why not pick some pretty flowers for your grandmother along the way?" Tempted, Red Riding Hood left the path to gather wildflowers. Meanwhile, the wolf took a shortcut through the woods and reached Grandma's house first. With a knock and a growl, he barged in, locked Grandma in the closet, and put on her nightgown and cap. When Little Red Riding Hood finally arrived, the cottage felt ... off. Too quiet, too dark. She tiptoed inside. She whispered. From the bed, a strange voice replied, "Come in, my dear." She stepped closer and froze. "Grandma, what big eyes you have, ... all the better to see you with." "My dear," the wolf replied. "And what big ears you have, ... all the better to hear you with." "And what big teeth you have, all the better to eat you with." The wolf lunged. But just then the door burst open. A hunter, passing by, had heard strange noises and rushed in with his axe. With a shout, he scared the wolf off and freed Grandma from the closet. Little Red Riding Hood hugged her tightly, trembling but safe. From that day on, she never strayed from the path again. Moral of the story: listen to your elders, stay on the path, and never trust a wolf in Grandma's clothing.